Alrighty, fellas. Well, if you remember from the last time we played, um, we covered a whole heck of a lot. I mean, it had been a while, but I think we got back into it pretty quickly. Um, you guys were hot on the trail of a little escapee from the party that was happening at the Silky Selkie. You had chased them down over into a section of the dock wards known as the Shambles. In the Shambles, um, using Rosie's superior height advantage and her detective skills, you're able to track them down, but weren't able to actually dive in and track them down specifically. You had, your own ways of getting the information and investigating, namely by interrogating the locals, offering them money, throwing it onto the ground, kneeing them in the side of the head, and then stealing it back. Um, and then taking his advice anyways. This advice led you over to a bar where you were treated to the finest slop around. Just essentially spoiled liquor, sea slugs, tar, that sort of thing. Herring surprise.
Very tasty.
But you were able to find out where this person was staying. The bartender would let you know. Upon looking into this house, it appeared to be empty. That did not stop Pyrite, however, from barging right in and setting up a trap that the person inside had ample time to set up. This trap was a glyph of warding that blew up immediately, inflicting massive damage and catching the whole building on fire. You were able to rescue your stuff, but not before Kythos rescued the thing most near and dear to his heart, money to pay off his debt, and Roland fled, got blinded, and then fell into the water. Pirate alone was able to rescue notes, a bag, and evidence that would help in the investigation and argument against the Timberborns siding with the Waxworms. This building eventually was swallowed up in flames and collapsed into the ocean. The next day, y'all went to sleep over in the Dragon Suite and woke up to the sound of Swabby banging on the door, asking to be let in. He had wound up as a part of the Timberborns and was asked to bring y'all to the meeting. This was, of course, the meeting between Whiskers, Anias, his son, Oglar, his other son, and the Waxworms in order to barter for the next fate of Aeronath Gleam, Kythos' old captain. In this meeting, y'all were led back over to an old fishery where y'all had been before, and was met face to face with Whiskers Timberborn. He weighed the options that y'all were setting forth before him, wanting to still go ahead with the deal with the Waxworms. Y'all contemplated giving him a magic item, giving him some extra gold, and then Kythos pitched the idea of just killing them. All of which not as effective as just waiting around for the Waxworms to not show up, which they
What do you mean I
do.
just can't kill everybody that doesn't progress the story in this game?
Listen, I mean, you can definitely try. You can definitely try.
I love the way you phrase this. Is like, what's to stop us from killing everybody in this room?
It's like that's the exact answer. Everybody in this room. Nah, the math will math out.
Bad decision.
Anyways, so y'all decided to wait around. Whiskers waited, and finally decided that maybe the Waxworms weren't everything they shook up to be, especially since they weren't showing up to their own meeting, and decided to let y'all go with the freedom of Aeronath Gleam. Your job being done, everything being settled. Y'all had a very short celebration before hearing a chittering of a little mechanical bird flying through the air. This mechanical bird announced to Kythos that after a week or so of waiting, maybe 2 weeks of waiting, His mace was finally done. And off you head.
You know, I'm paying off debt every fucking day, but man, is it payday today, fellas.
So, off y'all headed over to the trades ward where you know the current residing of Professor Wawarzawi is. All right, so y'all are heading out. It is early in the morning, probably about mid, or like right before afternoon times. Y'all are racing down the streets, heading over to the trades ward. You see people already getting set up in their stalls. The banners are flying overhead. There is a small buzz of chatter going through the air. People describing about their newest hauls, what they have on deck, what they have for sale. Trying, like, people tugging at your shirts, trying to get you to, direct your attention over to them. One of them reaches out to you, Kythos. Says, "Hey bud, don't be such in a rush. Here, hey, take a look at my baklavas. I just baked these, man. I just rolled this dough myself.
Get your filthy hands off of me.
These are clean hands."
I don't want to see an imposter baklava ever again in my days.
You just push this dude off to the side. he stumbles back. Other people clear the way in this confrontation, and you continue on down the road towards the carriage of Professor Wawarzawi. You get a little bit closer. You see Professor Wawarzawi. He's out front, kind of sitting in a. It almost looks like a window painter's stool on a high rise. He's like he's like oiling up the side of his carriage to make sure it looks like extra
Oiling up.
shiny. Oiled down. What do you mean oiled down?
You just say that.
You just say that. And as he hears you approach very loudly, very conspicuously, he just turns around, says, "Ah, my dear fellow, I knew one of my alert birds went out this morning. Well,
Professor, it's good to see you. It's been some time, hasn't it?
it has been, I think, 2 days. Kythos, I think it has been about 2 days. Maybe a day and a half.
It felt a lot longer.
Time well spent all the same with the last resort. You would not believe the escapades that we've been getting into since we've last seen each other.
Oh, I believe it. I do believe it. People in your line of work, people that can often afford my products, oftentimes need it for good reason. Now, allow me, and he gets up off of his stool. I would hate to keep you waiting any longer. And he goes into his wagon, starts rummaging around. You see a couple things fly out the window, just random cogs, trash, old diagrams, scraps of stuff. And you see, aha! As he finally reaches behind and pulls out a long package that is wrapped up in cloth, wrapped up in like a fine white cloth. And he puts it onto the top of the counter. It makes a very solid thunk. And he says, "Kythos, would you like to do the honors?"
Boy, would I.
So, you unwrap this package. Underneath is this finely crafted, finely put together fluted mace. The handle is wrapped in black leather. The inside is a silvery, almost nickel-plated metal. It shines in the sunlight, but it has like a dark coloring, like a mess of clouds on a very sunny day. At the very top is a brass weather vane that's in the shape of like an arrow. And as you touch it, just the slightest spark of your own energy interacts with it, and it makes the little weather vane spin about as it feels connected to your energy already.
Professor, I don't know what to say. This is unbelievable. I feel like I'm channeling my inner electricity, my inner My inner animal, if you will, is going into this mace right now. Basically, my inner
What
dog.
animal would that be, Kythos?
A dog.
Please, I know. The amazement that you might have. Please, just do not bark at the counter. It scares away the cats.
Of course, of course.
But I'm glad you like. And he sets out. He presses a little button, and a small, like, gnome-shaped practice dummy shoots out the side of his carriage. If you would like
Oh,
to test it out, just to see how it fits in your hand and how you like it.
with pleasure, Professor. Let me go ahead and equip this in my inventory really quick.
Well, let me go ahead and send you that link, sir. Or I might just be able to add it into your inventory.
Yeah, if you could do that, that'd be great.
Yeah, I should.
Team Rocket, blast off at the speed of light. Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Yeah, that's right. There we go. Boom, bam, bop, boom, pow. All right, I went ahead and added the Maelstrom Mace over into your inventory, sir.
Damn, purple. Or at least the text is the text is purple.
What's a Texas?
Never mind. Professor, I would love to practice the Maelstrom Mace on this this poor dummy, this poor practice dummy.
By all means, make your swing, sir. So how does Maelstrom
You'll
Mace
hit harder
works?
if you pretend it's half over.
+5 aggression or whatever.
So for all intents and purposes, this mace is a +1 weapon, and it grants you the ability to, as a bonus action, activate a Divine Smite on a hit.
Oh,
So, how Divine Smite works is, like, if you hit, you can decide to expend spell slots up to, I think, level 4, and add essentially extra damage onto your hits, onto every single strike that you have. This will be lightning damage, so it'll be affected by your Channel Divinity. It also will be affected by the Eye of the Storm. But essentially, for every spell, or so for the first spell slot, you get 2d8 additional damage, I'm pretty sure. And then for, yeah, every spell slot above that, you add another d8.
Professor, you've outdone yourself.
Oh, please, please. It's the wielder, not me.
Well, let's give this a go, shall we?
No, go ahead. So every single attack roll that you make will be an additional +1 to hit, and every damage you do will be an additional +1, not including the Divine Smite damage. So it'll act as a normal mace until you activate it, expend a spell slot, do a Divine Smite, that sort of thing.
All right. I'll roll the hit on Maelstrom Mace.
Go ahead.
Nat 20 +1.
Holy shit. So, good that you've gotten a nat 20, because now I can explain what makes Divine Smites so good for, a spell. So, with Divine Smites, the dice that you roll for your damage gets doubled on a Divine Smite. So, if you crit, right, you use, 1 level of Divine Smite. Normally it'd be 2d8. Then if you crit, it's now 4d8. Right? If you did a second level Divine Smite, that'd be 6d8. Third level, 8d8, so on and so forth.
So if I did a 4th level guiding bolt and I got a nat 20 on this hit, that would be insane, right?
If you had rolled a guiding bolt, I think. What is that? So regular guiding bolt is what, like 3d6, 4d6? Yeah. If you crit on that, that'd be 8d6. Yeah.
Damn.
That's wild.
So yeah, go ahead, roll your damage, dog.
All right. So I'm rolling. How many d8s?
You didn't say what kind of divine smite you wanted to pump into it.
Oh, let me do a level 1. I guess level 1 guiding bolt, right?
No. You don't cast guiding bolt. You cast divine smite.
Oh, divine smite. Sorry.
It's in your thing.
And you just choose what level. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. I'll do a level 1 divine smite.
All right. So roll 4d8.
$13.
13 damage, and your regular mace damage, which is just a d6.
All right, let me do a d6. Plus 4, so 13 plus 4.
All right, 17 damage. So you pick up this mace, you immediately feel the surge of energy. It's like it is like something that you've not felt in a very, very long time. This is like picking up a hypercharged battery that it immediately attaches to you and is able to draw out this kind of energy from you in an explosive fashion, and you let loose on this dummy. This dummy immediately just blows up. You can tell that Wowie Zowie, he was not prepared to see this happen to his little practice dummy. He's like, oh, he's going to fry it a little bit. But no, this dummy absolutely blows off his hinges. The whole wagon shakes about. The Wowie Zowie is taken aback. He's just like, I've unleashed something terrible, haven't I?
Wow. You know how in Breaking Bad when Tuco beats up that one guy and he goes,
"Yeah, man, look at that look."
I'm gonna have a moment like that with Kythos where I show the last resort, the mace. Yeah. Look. Essentially.
I like back up in dismay. Nervously.
Well, ain't that something? Well, boys, I feel like my business here is concluded.
Professor, you've been more than incredible in your wares for us, and I think we'll be returning in the near future if we need anything from you.
Oh, well, please do. I should be in town for at least the next couple of days or so. I mean, I don't usually have a normals place here, but I feel like the locals really do appreciate me. And he waves to a couple of the grifters down the way, and they just kind of give him dirty glances as they're trying to peddle their knockoff watches and their fake gold.
Fake
he's
ass
like,
band-ass.
he's like, yes, the locals, they are they're well, they're not quite fond of me actually, but the customers are.
Hey, you can't get a full 5 stars on your storefront reviews. 4.5, 4.7. You roll with what you got.
Yes, of course.
So, Mr. Wowie Zowie,
Mm-hmm.
if I could have a moment of your time,
Have multiple.
Would I be able to look at your wares today? Not in the market for commissions today, but I just want to see if you have any general wares for sale.
I mean, I've been focusing mainly on doing commissions, tinkering with magical items here and there. Usually people just bring me things, and I look at them, and I see how I can, impart my own sort of wisdom on it.
Okay, all right.
Do you have something that you want me to look at, perhaps?
Not necessarily. So, no, I show him my switchblade. It's like, you've already done a number with this fine piece right here.
Ah, yes, the old switchblade. Mind if I look at it one more time?
Yeah, see if he can tune it up at all. So, I hand him the switchblade.
And he picks it up. He bounces it in his hand. He looks at it like he's looking at an old, like a child looks at an old toy after picking it out of the like the back of a closet, like an old like golden glow in his eyes as he kind of like sees, yes, I remember that little piece and screwing that in. It still is balanced. It's still incredibly balanced. I'm sorry. I'm getting lost. I'm getting lost in the majesty of it. But I mean, you said Roland was your name, correct?
Yes.
Right. The Switchblade itself, not as impressive as some of the later models. If you would be interested later on, I am working on some other things, some other improvements to the design, but they're still in the works. I haven't visited this in a while, but your introduction of it back over to me has kind of resparked that the imagination.
Interesting. Keep that in mind.
Of course. But anything else? Either of you two, are you looking for anything else? I mean, Kaitos, it sounded like to me that you are a little bit of financially impaired at the moment, so I won't be pressing you into trying to get any more.
Yeah, I'm gonna
once I-
repossess
You know what? Repo men come for my mace. Professor, I think I'm just working on slowly getting my my personal finances in order, and I made some pretty good progress since we last spoke. And I'll just I'll leave it at that. But once I'm feeling ready to purchase, you'll be the first to hear.
Wonderful, wonderful news. But you,
how are your culinary skills? I want to like hand him the spoon that I got last time.
my culinary skills, you say? Do you know what this does?
It changes the taste of things. It takes out all the spice and the in the innkeeper's gumbo.
Oh, well, this is child's play. This is a simple enchantment on a finely carved spoon. Here, he takes out a little monocle, and he puts it on his eye. And you see, as his monocle kind of attaches to his eye, it fits in perfectly. It hugs the corners of it, and you see like arcane glyphs and runes start to swirl about, as if you're looking into like a scrying pool or something like that. His eye changes colors for a moment as he overlooks this spoon, and he is going to identify this spoon for you. So check your inventory, for I'm about to add it to your equipment.
Spoon.
There we go. Check your backpack. And he says, yes, the Diplomat's Dipper. This ancient wooden spoon, it appears weathered, but carries a subtle aura of enchantment about it. But usually only in contact with liquid soups, drinks, that sort of thing. It's been a while since I've seen one of these, but ever so careful the culinary critic, are we?
I mean, I think it would be cool if, rather than just taking the spice out of things, that if it could help with healing or some ability or just, making things taste better.
That's a simple enough thing for me to work on. I could be able to add an enchantment to this for maybe 100, 150 gold.
Let's go with 100 rather than 150. Wait a minute. Okay. For a second, I thought I had absolutely no money, but I do have money.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Turns out I have a whole gold pocket.
Round pocket.
All right.
All right. So 100 gold. We agreed.
Yes, 100 gold. But the utility might be a little bit impaired, I would say.
That's fine. I'm I think just 100 is all I can spare at the moment.
All right. So
I've gone ahead and paid it, and then
yeah, so
going
he
to, like, remove.
yeah, so he takes it up out of your hands and he dives back beneath his counter and he starts working on it. He gets like a little set of like wood carving tools, starts chiseling away at it, adding some inscriptions here, some runes here, putting in a subtle inlay around the rim of this spoon. And he's like, okay. All right. Well. And he gives it a little twirl in a bowl, takes it up, puts it back in, takes it up, puts it back in. Okay. Well, so I've been able to do just a very little bit to this dipper. I've essentially been able to make it a simple wand. This dipper can now essentially be used to cast the spell Prestidigitation.
I've heard of that term before.
Oh boy. A magic spoon.
So you can wiggle this wand at pretty much anything, and it can clean soil, change the taste of, change the heat of, make something appear, disappear. Very subtle things, make sparks fly. It's essentially a less subtle thing than what it used to be, but still very, very utility driven.
I'd like to take the professor to the side and just kind of whisper, Professor, can this make somebody shit their pants?
If you would be so kind as to probably brush your teeth next time before doing this. But yes.
Thank you. Anyways, go ahead as you want.
I want to say, actually, Kythos, don't bother, and I want to cast Prestidigitation to clean his teeth.
Oh.
So you twirl this spoon out. A slight magic spell. It's very subtle. It's not like a little wisp. It's almost like smoke goes out and poofs onto Kythos' mouth. And you see that the grime, the dirt, is instantly washed away. So I will go ahead and manage spells. I can add that later. So I can add the ability to cast this whenever. Mm-hmm. So you have Prestidigitation whenever you wield the spoon.
Is that unlimited uses? Is it technically a...
It is technically a cantrip, yes.
It is a cantrip? Oh, God. What have you done? Professor, what have you given us?
I have given you a spoon. You asked for a better spoon. I have given you a better spoon, damn it.
You gave me free mouthwash.
I want you to know that this will be significantly worse for society than Kythos' mace. I give him a wink when I say that.
Well, that...
I don't know what thoughts are hiding behind that man's eyes.
That is fantastic. Well, feel free to use it at your leisure, but now, albeit this spoon can have multiple uses, just look it over, see how you like it. If you don't like it, I really don't mind. I know it works.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we will put this to good use.
Yeah.
That's wonderful.
Perhaps maybe we'll deal with the Sons of the Machine with the shit pants spoon.
Well, I would hope so. Thankfully, they haven't bothered me too much. Being inside the city walls and not out on the road has definitely had its benefits. I am just glad that they aren't the wisest. They aren't the wisest bunch.
Have you had any sightings or recent interactions with them? Anything at all for
heavens.
us to go off of?
Heavens, no. I've been more or less absorbed in my work. Being kind of in the dead center of the trades ward has its benefits. I get to see lots of people. I get to interact, hear stories here and there, but it's hard to tell over the whirring and sparks of my workshop.
Gotcha. All right. Well, do let us know, maybe with one of your mechanical birds, if you do run into them. Otherwise, we'll be on the prowl looking for them, so we can better assist you. You know.
Of course, of course. Well, if you do hear anything, or you need my assistance with anything else, I hope that mace will do for now. But if you do think of anything and come across a little bit more of the gold variety, please come back, visit me soon.
Thank you very much.
Of course. And is there anything else y'all want to do?
I don't think so. I think I've had I want to save my money for once, so I have enough of magical enchanting. I considered enchanting my armor, but I don't want to give up my breastplate for like the foreseeable future. So I like my armor class, so I don't even know if he'd be able to do that. But what else? So we're in the trades ward right now. There's not many other reputable shops nearby at all, from what we can see. I guess that's the
there's
question.
like a number of like general wear stores. Like there's plenty of just stuff that's lying about here and there. Like nothing like that really sticks out to you. Like there's a place for like arrows, like general use blacksmiths, people that make capes, that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think I'm good at the moment. Honestly, I want to save my gold, saving it for the next magical item.
Actually,
that I will not be paying for.
Yeah, Roland, do a perception check real quick.
All right. 18 plus 4.
So you do see a stall, or it's more of a storefront down the ways that says Hot Books.
Ooh, gentlemen, I see a very spicy library ahead. I want to point out Hot Books to everybody in the crew.
You think they have like a specialty in grannies?
Hey, that's not why I pointed them out. All right, that place could be worth looking at. I'm just saying, I don't need to go over there personally, but if we're interested in hanging around the trade ward for a little bit, yeah, it could be a good place to go. That's all I'm saying.
I will.
Yeah.
I will entertain Pyrite's idea for the sake of argument.
All right. We walk to Hot Books.
My idea. Hey, no. It's Roland.
Pyrite. I mean, you were.
Grandmas. I'm just.
You were interested in what they have to offer. I was just merely suggesting it as a store. So let's be on our way. Let's head there. I nudge Pyrite into leading the crew, or leading the last resort into Hot Books.
All right. So you guys make your way over to Hot Books. This, as you all approach, you see the interior of Hot Books is a velveteen, lush blue with red outlines, some gas lanterns that light up here and there. Very suave, very like low, dim light. But the tables, there's like booths where you can read that are kind of like blocked off on the right and left hand side from everybody else. With small, low-hanging lanterns that kind of bullseye down, and of course, privacy curtains. The person that's sitting at the bar or at the counter is a portly, older man with swept back, greasy hair, and he looks at every one of y'all and says, "Welcome to Hot Books. How can I help you today?"
While he's saying that, I want to do a glance around to see if I'd recognize anybody in the store.
So you look around. There is one other, customer in this store, and it's a very tall, bald, blue man standing in the corner, looking at a book. And if you all want to roll a history check.
I do want to roll a history check.
I will be doing just that. Number 8.
Number 11.
Mm-hmm.
I got 8.
8. Well, Kaithos, you remember him because, you both of the similar shade. He is one of the members of the First Choice, the tall, silent blue one.
Roland Pyrite. I may have some information about a certain someone in this bookstore when we have somewhere more private to discuss.
Here, we can discuss it right here. I initiate a team huddle. A
wanna
privacy
pull the
room
curtain
team huddle.
around us.
Y'all go to
privacy
a privacy curtain. It smells kind of bad in here. Actually, those are for paying customers. If you want to rent a book and go to one of those.
All right, team. Can we hear him in the privacy curtain, or is it two-way or one-way?
It's two-way.
We just pretend to ignore him and continue to get in our privacy talk. All right, Kai, that's what you got.
Fellas, this person is familiar to me. I'm not 100% sure because they're hiding behind a book right now, but I feel like I've seen this person before, and I would say that they're a member of the, what was it, James? First something?
The First Choice.
The First Choice.
Weren't there three of them?
See, that's what's throwing me off, because the First Choice should have 3 people, and yet I only see one of the First Choice here.
Where there's one, there will be the others.
And I can also tell you with full confidence that anyone who impersonates or takes the liking, I start like getting loud. Anybody that takes the liking of the Last Resort has another thing coming, as evidenced by Habcore.
Hey, can you keep it down? Some of us are trying to
whisper to everybody. Let's jump his ass.
Oh, I think there could be a more diplomatic way. So I want to leave the huddle and just shout at the guy. I go, "You, First Choice member, I didn't know that you were a connoisseur of smut."
He turns around. He looks at you, Pyrite. Doesn't say a word. He just stares at you. He has a very thick book in his hands.
What happened to the other ones? The goblin and I forget who else.
He's still staring at you. He goes over to the counter.
I now approach him. Hey, my buddy was talking to you.
He nods.
But I just remembered, I think there was one of them that was silent. You know, the silent one of the group. I think that's who we're with.
He nods again.
If you're, I think he's the silent one, fellas.
He goes over to the book and keeps tapping it. The guy says, "There would be 10 gold to rent." He takes out 10 gold from his pocket, just puts it down, doesn't say a word.
I want to go up to him and tap him on the shoulder and very intimidatingly say, "Hey, my buddies are talking to you."
He looks at you.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that's right. You. I point a finger in his face.
He nods.
You got anything to say to them? Or are you just going to do the silent treatment?
He shakes his head.
I think this is the thing. Are the other ones around? Just yes or no? You can shake your head.
He shakes his head and then shrugs.
I'd like to do it.
Have you seen them recently?
He thinks for a moment. He shakes his head.
I'd like to dig in the recesses of my mind and see if I ever had a moment of learning Aloian sign language while being out at sea.
All right, yeah, go ahead and roll a luck check. And if you get a natural 20, I'll allow you to add a proficiency of how to say hello in common sign language.
Okay.
I mean, obviously he can understand us.
Yeah, but I want him to speak. I almost got a nat 22. Fuck.
Yeah, almost.
Well,
you know that it'd be kind of hard for a deaf person to work aboard a ship.
Look, it's all about the motion of the waves. That's what I'm saying.
He nods. He makes a wave motion with his hand.
Can I see what book he has?
Yeah. Make a real quick investigation check.
Hold on. 8.
You can go and roll with advantage. You're right next to him.
Oh, 19.
All right. So you see on this book is the title Meals on Wheels. Girls No Legs, No Problem.
What?
Wow.
What?
I don't notice this, so I'm just watching Pyrite's reaction.
Did you say Meals on Wheels?
Mm-hmm.
So
This guy
that
had the
shocks me, and I want to like start looking at like the other titles that are in the room. Like the fact that this is something that exists intrigues me as to what else is available.
Go ahead and roll an investigation check as you search around this bookstore.
$18.
Oh no! You're gonna find everything you want.
The guy, like, he notices that you're looking at his book, and he taps you on the shoulder and like points you over into a direction. And there is a entire wall that's dedicated to the smaller races of Aloy.
Are there any more that like focus on disability?
He kind of rubs his chin a little bit. And over there's like a tiny little bookshelf, and there's like ones for like the blind. There's ones for mute people. There's one for people that have that need crutches,
multiple sclerosis,
that sort of thing.
I want to like.
There's one for people
Grab-
with vitiligo. It doesn't even impact their functionality. It's just they have vitiligo.
I was gonna say I want to grab a book that's like about having sex with mute people, and like make it very obvious to the blue guy that I'm doing this.
He smiles and nods.
Do you know? I'm gonna start talking to the guy. Do you recognize us at all? Do you know who we are?
He nods.
Yeah, that's right. We're the last resort,
He nods.
and this is our turf. This hot books is ours.
He scrunches his eyes, like his eyebrows, and like
This
just
city-
shrugs.
Ours. Our contacts, the princess. I say it in the most like Mario accent imaginable. The princess.
He nods.
Like, so what are you doing here?
He points
Taking
to
our
the-
name?
He points to the book.
No. I don't mean here in general. I mean here, like everywhere here.
He points to the book.
I slap the book out of his hand.
You
I roll to slap the book out of his hand.
No, you just slap the book out of his hand. He's just standing there. He's like just taken aback. The guy from
I'd like
behind the
to-
counter says, "I would please advise against inciting violence in my store.
How about you mind your own business, pal?
It is my business. You're in my store.
Well, this is our business in your business.
Could I please ask you to vacate my business?"
I mean, that's what we're asking.
I throw a book at that guy that's running the store.
So you go roll to hit with an improvised weapon attack.
When you say improvised weapon, what do you mean exactly?
It's just a roll. I think a dexterity without proficiency.
Okay.
You have to beat a 10.
No.
6.
No.
So you launch this book that was slapped out of his hands at this dude's head. He ducks. He's able to get it out of the way, and he's like, could you please, like, actually leave the store? I would prefer if you just left.
We'll be leaving momentarily.
I want to go up to the blue guy. First I want to put the book on making love to mute people away. Don't really want that. I want to go up to the blue guy and say, okay, why don't you come outside and talk with us so we don't disturb the fine pornography readers.
He points to his mouth.
Okay, why don't you come outside and somehow communicate with us? Not talk, but, you know what I mean. Why don't you come outside with us and we can leave the pornography readers alone?
He shrugs and walks outside.
All right.
I'll follow.
I'll also follow.
All right, so
Wanna
y'all
wave to the shop owner and say, sorry for the inconvenience. You should get more granny porn. Walk out.
You didn't even see there's a whole other section.
More. It's never enough.
All right, so y'all leave Hot Books, and yeah, you're just outside with this blue man.
I'm gonna let Pyrite handle this interrogation before I just beat this guy's ass and rob him.
I'm also very. I'm trying to take lessons from yesterday.
What do you know about the Sons of the Machine? I don't actually say that. Just where my mind's at.
Roland telepathically tells me that as a joke to my brain.
Okay. I guess first question is are you still a part of the first choice?
He nods.
Okay. Well, I think that's the biggest issue that we have with you is we're upset about you using our likeness. And we're a pretty big deal.
He points to y'all and points to him.
Yeah, I mean it's a stretch. I'm not saying that all blue people look the same, but it's clear. It's clear what you're going for. Okay.
He shrugs.
Are you trying to say that we were impersonating you?
He shrugs.
All right.
Look, I think there's just we're a pretty big deal. I don't know if you read Halfgore's blog, but we're all over it.
He nods. And he points to y'all and he gives y'all a thumbs up.
Okay. It seems I want to turn back to the guys and say it's like, okay, it seems as though he's amicable, that there's no need for any fighting. He doesn't seem to be like trying to move in on our turf. I think last thing I want to turn back is be like, do you have any other affiliations here in Vaderon? The Letters, Timberborns, Waxworms, Sons of the Machine.
He thinks for a moment, shrugs and shakes his head.
Okay. I want to turn back to the guys. I'm like, are we satisfied now? Is there anything that we have against the Silent Blue Man?
I think we could just let him go, but it's not my favorite, but, he didn't really do anything wrong, so.
I don't like you. I just want to make that clear. I say explicitly.
He shrugs.
Okay. It's clear my friends don't really like you, and I don't have any personal qualm with you, but if it comes down to it, I'm gonna be joining their side. So
I aggressively shrug back at him in like the most intimidating way possible.
He gives a thumbs up and goes to head back into the store.
All right, I'm done. I'm walking away.
Yeah. I've dealt with people that have like barely 4 teeth. I've dealt with, people that are aggressive drinking competition people. I've never dealt with a mute before. And I gotta say,
And my first instinct was to beat him to death and then steal his money.
and I gotta say, I think he won the mental fortitude battle over me, and I'm ashamed to admit that.
Yeah, I mean, I have my own opinions on the disabled, but you gotta hand it to one of the good ones.
One of the good ones, man. Pyrite.
No comment.
No comment.
No comment. I was just gonna beat him and take his money.
I draw the line at offensive language.
But making fun of him, man.
What do you say, fellas? Should we go walking around town looking for the Sons of the Machine, or perhaps maybe more of the first choice?
Before you do, from behind you, you hear a familiar voice saying, "Huh, hot books, huh? You know, I don't really judge too many people on their pastimes, but hey, celebrate how you want to celebrate." And as you turn around, you see Cinder, who's still wrapped up with a cane, still in recovery.
Damn, girl, you look like you got your ass beat.
Can I pause for a second
I did.
to go to the restroom?
Yeah. While Pyrite takes a fat shit, I'm gonna speak with Cinder.
I did get my ass beat, Roland. Thanks.
That you're supposed to say you should see the other guys. Cinder, you're losing your edge.
Well, I mean, I wish I could, but I'm sure they'll turn up again and realize that they can't keep this old girl down.
Tiger noise sound effect.
She laughs. But, well, I got word from, well, I think he should introduce himself yet again. And from behind her,
it's half
you see Aronath Gleam.
Okay, all right.
He's looking very sweaty. And he goes over to you, Kythos, and he's like, "Kythos, I didn't get a chance to properly thank you."
I need to apologize, Captain, because I literally found out that my Professor Zooey Mama order was ready for shipment, and I just had to, before any other obstacles came up, I had to go pick it up, so I apologize.
No, I mean, it's totally fine. I was wrapped up in my own thing, but I appreciate everything that you did, and I just wanted to make sure that I followed up with my deepest thanks. And I had to also, let my other guardian angel know that the job was completed and with record time. And
Captain Aronath, I'm all in a day's work, and we're happy to help. And if you need anything, we're here for you. That's what the Last Resort does.
Well, I appreciate it, but hopefully I won't be in that hot of a water anytime soon. But I'll know who exactly to call. I'll be, going to my last resort.
Oh, sorry, Aronath. I was pissing over there. Back.
No,
now.
I saw it was very loud. You could have not pissed in that bucket and made less of a loud noise, but teach your own.
You got to pee on the side of the bucket. That's what it is.
Right. No, I want everyone to know what's going on.
Well, I mean, you gotta announce your presence. You don't want somebody just to stumble on you.
Yeah. Otherwise, I'm just standing in the corner and not talking to people, and that's rude.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight.
Losing my piss.
Pissing out my penis. Yeah. And Cinder looks over and she's just like, well, enlightening conversation, you two. But now it's in order for a job well done. And, well, in my personal thanks as well, your rewards. And she digs into her back satchel and produces 3 bags of gold, tosses it to each one of you. Inside is 350 gold pieces.
Holy
Damn,
shit!
I should have bought something from Wowie Zowie. God damn. Cha-chang,
Hey,
Cinder.
hey,
Never
hey,
disappointing.
Pyrite. You never knew that, or you never thought that today would come. But guess what? Here is 78 gold pieces. My debt is officially paid.
When you say that,
Holy fuck.
Gleam like bursts out into tears. My boy is finally debt free.
I can't wait to add this note in the chat without the fucking stupid pay this much to Pyrite note in it.
Well, fucking brilliant. Maybe I should have bought
right,
something,
well.
honestly.
Your mace is finally paid off.
May I say, this is a great day.
Yes, you may say that.
Surely a red letter day. But on to other business. Well, Roland, I'm going to keep on digging around. There's always, a job or two that pops up in Vaderon. I'm sure I can drum you up some work here and there.
Yeah, actually, on that note, we just met with Professor Wowie Zowie, and he's been a great contact of ours as well. And I want to do him a solid while we're still in Vaderon. If you have any information or catch wind or even just see them physically in person, the gang group Sons of the Machines, do let me or anybody else here know, because I'm really itching to just whoop their asses.
Well, I was actually planning on looking into them regardless. I mean, if you remember, when I was close to death and we went to that cathedral, like, the only other people in there other than, the vampires were people that got attacked by them. So that already got some gears turning in my head. But
pun intended.
Well, thankfully they didn't get their hands on me, or I might actually have gears turning in my head.
I wish I could get my hands on you. Can I roll for charisma?
Roll with. That was so bad. I don't want to allow it.
You don't have to.
I just want to roll to see if the line landed.
No,
I didn't
have to try a little bit better than that. That was you just saying, "I'm gonna touch you."
Like, I did not. That was smooth. I was smooth.
No, what are you talking about? That was smooth.
I wish I could get my hands on you.
That's what a pervy old man on a Japanese train would say.
I'd like to press my roll or press my luck and roll for charisma and see how bad.
Roll
this
with
goes.
disadvantage, just because of that line.
Just straight charisma.
Yeah.
All right, first roll. All right, well, we're off to a 10. All right, how does a 3 do me?
You you're like sweating a bit, and
I want to take a step away from Milan.
you're like sweating a bit. When you laugh, like a little bit of your breakfast comes up into your beard.
Oh,
gross. Cinder just kind of like, Cinder's just like, Roland, you're really gonna have to work on that. Like, that might work on, like, maybe some of the blind girls that you're, checking up on in that shop, the hot books, but you got a ways to go, bud. You got a ways to go.
All right. Understood. But yeah, Sons of the Machine. Do let us know.
I will.
They're next on our shit list.
You'll be the first to know, Roland. I can promise you that.
Thank you.
But I will be in contact, and she looks to all of y'all. Believe me, there's word getting around about the Last Resort. People are going to be asking about you. So if I happen to come across any jobs, I'll throw them your way. So expect me to be in touch.
All right.
Anything to grow our name in Aloy, we're more than happy to do. In a positive way, not in a notorious way.
Of course. Well, but I will talk to y'all later, and I'm going to get my hands busy with some, some contact making. And she'll make her way down the street.
All right.
Thank you so much, Cinder.
Mm-hmm. So she leaves.
Milan and Cinder sitting in a tree.
I slap Kythos on the ass.
Ow, yeah. I do a Tom and Jerry yell.
Oh.
All right. Well, I mean, y'all are still in the trades ward. Is there anything in specific y'all want to do?
I want to climb to the nearest roof and see if I can find the Sons of the Machine from high up. I'm getting literal with it. I'm fighting their ass right now.
Go ahead and make a athletics check to go ahead and climb onto a local rooftop.
Yeah. All right. 13.
13.
All
You're
right.
able to make your way
Modest
onto
13.
like a small ledge. You're able to oversee the street.
I'm feeling the high from my payday, so I'm looking for more money. Enough is never enough, as the raccoon from Over the Hedge says. So,
Can we get Pyrite's pet companion to survey the landscape?
I mean, you could also do that, but I'm already on the roof.
Sure, but between you and me, I don't think this is a good idea.
Hey, I'm totally in agreement, but I'm just trying to not make Roland get pissed off, basically.
What'd you say?
Yeah.
What'd you say from down
You're doing great up there. Keep it up. You're helping.
Wait, what can I see?
Roll,
from
yeah,
up here?
okay, yeah. Roll a perception check with advantage.
Okay. Fuck off. I thought it was gonna be an at 20. We have a 2 and a 2. All right, what does a 6 get me?
6. You see a
Get dust in
great
my
big
mouth.
crowd of people. Not really much going on. It's a typical business day for the trades award. People are just milling about, going hither and thither.
Hey guys, I think there's some people over there. I point as they can only hear like.
There is people everywhere. You do not know where Roland is pointing.
Do any
I
of these
just give him a
crowds?
thumbs up. I'm like, nice job.
Okay, let me put on my thinking cap while I'm on the roof, right? So like I see that there's like people over there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like clearly I'm not making out anybody in the crowd as like Sons of the Machine-esque. I want to look around Vaderon and just try to intuit based on what I see. If I like almost try to like investigate, like I'm putting myself in the shoes of a Sons of the Machine member. If I was a machine head and I like technology and I'm ganging it up, where would I hang out in the city? Oh god. Let's consult the map.
The map.
Yeah.
So you're kind of hanging about like around here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
From what you can see the stalls, you can see the people, you can see Wowie Zowie's cart that's around here.
Yeah.
But in terms of the Sons of the Machine, roll an insight or a pure intelligence check to see if you can like get a little glint of inspiration.
All right. I'm gonna do insight. An 8.
See, it's foggy. The only interactions that you've had with the Sons of the Machine, have y'all even like come across any of their members before?
No, we've
Only
encountered the
victims.
letters.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've encountered the letters. We've encountered Timberborns, like some waxworms, allegedly, somewhat. But no, not a single Sons of the Machine. Like they've been on the other fuck ass end of town. So maybe we should go where we haven't been. Actually, now that I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
Not rolling insight has given me great insight into go where we have
Yes.
not been.
I now know what to do.
5 head.
And where
Okay.
would that be?
That's a great question. Would I, if you zoomed in on the map on your live stream, do I have like, or zoom out? I mean, not in. Like, do I have knowledge of like the city of Vaderon? Like, just from being in here, like we've been around the dock, we've been in the park area, we've been kind of near the castle. Like, where have we not been? We've been in the trades ward.
We
we've
haven't
in
been to the
park.
university district.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What were the other? There was like one other maybe. Well, actually,
You can.
Is it cheating if I consult the
blog.
dictionary? Yeah.
Consult Half Horse blog.
Where's Vader on this? This won't take long. Un sec. Oh, that's cool. I can click on Vaderon as a district. Learn more. Look at that. I jump off the roof and go to the nearest like tourist travel like pamphlet. And
you go to a post and you see the half blog.
Yeah.
Posted about.
I'm reading about the districts right now.
All you need to know about Vaderon by Half
We got the residential. We got the trades wards, the river district, the dock ward, residential district, the university district, and the palace district. So yeah. Maybe it would be best just to kind of explore the university district and possibly parts of the residential district we haven't really put ourselves into. Who knows? Maybe we'll stumble upon them.
Over there. There's a professor over there. I got a bone to pick with. No,
well, there we go. All right.
Yeah.
Let's make way.
Lead the way.
All right.
So you're making your way over to the university?
Yeah, it's still like noon and stuff, right?
Yeah, no, it's pretty early in the day.
Okay, so yeah, I want to head over to the university district, and I think at the same time I want to try to remember that one Vaderon professor who came to Cloud's Cradle a while back, and like I think he had some degree in like artifacts and stuff, but he laughed at me for being so short and didn't give me the time of day.
Well, as you're passing down this street, you pass by Wowie Zowie's cart one more time.
Mm-hmm.
And Professor Zowie pops out one more time and he says, "Yes, pyrite! I nearly forgot. I had this tiny package that I prepared just for you. There was a burly fellow who was accompanied by some, small fellow. They're both wearing these blue and white scarves. I don't know really what for. And he told me that I might know you and, to have this prepared for you, and thanks for the pie that you got him." And he reaches behind his counter and he gets a long cylindrical package, a little bit larger than the one that Kythos had. And he puts it down and says, "Well, that, I think, concludes our business."
A long cylindrical package?
Yes.
Oh, I thought,
Believe me, the innuendo is not lost on me, son, but it's, I prefer to just do the business and let whoever has my items use them as they wish.
Right. No, I'm not blaming you. It's just that, I thought, that I was cool with the Timber Barns, but I didn't think I was like that cool. I'm going to nervously open it up.
So you unwrap it, and what's inside is a large, like, two-handed sewing pin. It's like about the same size as your greatsword. And I wasn't able to make the homebrew for this one just yet, but it is essentially a +1 greatsword with the ability of Fury of the Small, which is usually a goblin racial feature that allows you to deal damage equal to your level to enemies that are a size larger than you. Once per long rest, equal times to your proficiency modifier. So 2 times a day, you'd be able to deal 4 extra damage to somebody that's bigger than you.
I see.
Seems very useful.
All right. I mean, I didn't comment, on his size, but I mean, I guess I can't really complain. That's all he sees me as is just small.
I mean, it's just it's a a pin, my dear boy.
Mm-hmm. So is this something that like I attach to my sword, or
no? It is going to be used in place of your sword, but it functions identically.
I see. Okay.
But so you leave Wowie Zowie. He ducks back behind, starts working on whatever. You said you were doing you're searching your mind for the professor.
Yeah, the professor that made fun of me.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a history check. To see if you can like scrounge up his name. Seven. It's been too long, and I think that like your memory right now, like as you try and think back on that day, all you think of and all you can really like muster up is like the blood pounding in your ears, people laughing at you, just kind of like the embarrassment you felt. Like it's not even a memory of this guy in particular, but just you being made fun of. But you can intuit that if you ask around the university, you can probably like muster up a bit of an identifier for him.
Right.
Idea. But so y'all make your way down over to the university district. You go through the trades ward, going down. You kind of have to retrace your steps. You go down this big warehouse right here, and you have to curve down into the residential district to get to the university district.
Which is great because we wanted to pass through here anyway.
Yeah, again, we just want to see any sort of activity we might notice on our travels.
You come over to the university district. The first thing that you see when you're going from the residential district to the university district is like the change of like the atmosphere. It's a lot more open. The skies are less polluted. There's less people walking around. Everybody that is walking around is younger. They're more refined. They hold themselves different. People are talking with each other. They're not just doing business. They're there for a specific reason. And you're surprised about the just the sheer number of students here and there. Kythos, you being from Wizard City, like you haven't been around like people that were studying in such a long time. It's kind of like taken aback on you, just like the sheer number of learned people that are just milling about and kind of going about this. Like this crowd is almost foreign to you just for how long you've been on the seas and how long you've been away from Wizard City. Roland,
I used to always think about the value of education in a structured society, and being involved with, odd jobs and thieves and, with the riff. I'm just saying, like in general, like thievery and plundering and the riffraff of society, if you will. I think staying in school is really the difference between having a good strong start and a shady start.
Because I'm 3 feet tall, isn't it? I stare up at Kythos as he says this.
Hey, you got a lot of heart. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, that's right.
A lot of heart, you said.
A lot of gold, too, pretty boy. What's in your pocket? You finally pay off your debt? You want to borrow some from me, too?
A whopping 200.
Roland says I'm 3 feet tall, but I'm 6 foot on my money.
Real.
I'm gonna walk away because I know I'm out of my element when it comes to money arguments. So,
but Pyrite, you are kind of like this is bringing back memories of Cloud Cradle High. This is kind of like it's giving you like this is where you were supposed to be. This is like the next step for you. You finally made it here. And it's kind of like dawning on you that this was your goal all along, to make your way over to the university. And like you see people that you would have been classmates with, people walking about like they're already underway with their like the middle of their semester.
Wanted to say just loudly to nobody in particular, be like, yeah. I mean, I could have college, but I decided to take a little bit of time in the school of hard knocks. Learning from the real world, stuff you can't get from a book.
Yeah, it's one of the students stops and says, "Yeah, I took a gap year last year and I did some volunteer work over in Crocodile Isle. It really does like give you a perspective on life. It just like changes your insight, man. It's like once you get out there and you get to like actually touch people in the community in like a way that's not physical, but just like a way that really does help them and change them, man. And it's like that's why."
Unironically, this was me in law school when I did the legal clinic volunteering.
I just gained so much more experience than you can get behind a desk, but looking at a computer all day. It's just I
go up to dap up this guy. I'm like, that's what I'm saying, man.
He smacks your shit up so hard.
Dude, I've finally some refined people around here.
Listen, man, you've come to the right place.
Yeah.
Look, this is a shot in the dark here, and I know we just met, but we're looking for First Choice. Have you heard of them?
No, dude. I've been kind of like booking it through my contracts class, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I walk away.
So what's your major here? What's your course of study?
Pre-law.
Oh, okay. You would take many courses on the artifacts or history side of.
No, man. I'm all about like, the proceedings, like how to like do things the right way as the law is prescribed, as the law.
Did you hear about that? Did you hear about that contract that Captain Aeronath Glean got himself into recently?
Who's that?
This guy that got in some deep shit, signing contracts that he had no business signing.
Dude, aren't we all in like some deep shit? Like for real, man. Come on.
For
Society, real. Am I right? I try to like butt in. Aloy, am I right?
Yeah, man. For real. No, it's true. But
for real, dog.
No, I've got to book it. Like I got like office hours I got to get to, man. But best of luck to y'all.
All right, take it easy, buddy.
I flash him like whatever I think a university gang sign would look like.
To a dex check.
a frat check. A frat symbol. Hold on. Go Delta Gamma.
Hey, 18.
Yeah, you do like the 6-7 with your hands, and he does the same thing.
That's so fucking rad. I'm with the cool kids.
Yeah, just man with a full ass beard with the cool kids. But as you guys are walking in, you go inward towards the main building. So the buildings that are just inside of the inner wall is they're all dormitories. So it's all residential. It's all places where the students live. Like they rent out the houses, they rent out the apartments, all that other sort of stuff. Some of it is university. You can tell which ones are based on the insignia of VU. But then you get a little bit closer towards the main campus. And it's a large, sprawling campus out in this, this university. You see that there are multiple subsegments of the university, but it is all shaped around a big U out in the quad that lets out and then lets out into the main streets. And as you make your way in towards this quad, far off down this way towards the entrance of the building are roll a perception check.
Oh, I see. Dirty.
All 3 of us, or
a dirty 20. If y'all want to,
Nat 1.
You ain't seeing shit, dog.
You, Pyrite starts tearing up, just being in the presence of this. Like, you cannot see. He is effectively blind. But,
got a 12.
Ramon, you see, because you're always on the lookout for this sort of thing, you see 2 guards that are standing near the entrance of this smaller building that bear the royal insignia and the royal colors of the Vaderon Guard.
Hey, look, it's our pals from the Vaderon Guard over there. Check them out. I point them out to everybody else.
Vader on guard.
Yeah, something interesting is going down. Should we go talk with them, or should we just stay away? What do y'all think?
Let's just observe. Maybe not break our cover right away. See when the right time is. See what's going on.
All right, we'll be discreet. We'll casually walk by them and look from afar.
I wanna see if I can find a map of the different departments in this campus, so I know where the professor that I have beef with might be.
All right. So you want to go look for a map, and Kailas and Roland, you want to go? Do you want to look into this building? Do you want to go? What do you want to do with it?
I want to wherever Pirate's going, I'm going as well. Like, I think we should definitely all stay together.
Yep.
And what if he chooses to do, like, be more covert or whatnot? Like, I'm just following his lead, like 100%.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do the same.
So there is an entrance over here towards the main part of the building, to the main entry hall. And as you walk past this little building, if you look inside, you see Princess Shamishir sitting in this small building, surrounded by some books.
That's the princess.
All right, in my mind, that immediately takes precedent. So I want to stop on my mission and run towards that building.
Maybe not
Princess
run
Shamishir,
towards
Princess
her.
Shamishir.
The guards, immediately, as they see you running up, they immediately, they draw their spears and lower them.
Pyrite, wait, you're gonna get assassinated.
But
No. We're with the princess. These guys, they should know this. I'm sure we're big enough around.
As Sammy Shear, hears your voice, she gets up really quickly, runs over to the guards, and says, Wait. No, they're friends. They're friends. I swear. Guys,
I'm gonna turn back to the guys and be like, see, there is no worry.
You know how to make an entrance, do you, Pyrite?
Guys, what exactly are you doing here?
What are you doing here is a better question.
Well,
we're trying to get an education, as you can see.
Oh, come inside. I'll be sure to talk to you about it.
All right. No reason to make her wait, so we should definitely follow.
So y'all go in. It's a small little study hall that she's obviously been allowed to use. On a big, large oak table, old dusty tomes that have been just freshly set there are piled up, and some of the ones that are complete are over to her right-hand side. And she sits down. She offers y'all some seats near her. And she kind of looks to y'all and is like, well, this is actually, it's kind of embarrassing, but since, the ball's going on and I have kind of a history of sneaking out, this is one of the only places my parents actually allow me to go to that's outside of the palace walls.
Wonderful.
Oh, damn, that's tough.
No. It's tough for a princess, I guess. But no, I'm doing some just preliminary research, just looking about. The ball has come along really, really well, though. It's creeping up on us. They're not there.
Ball?
Princess. It's still in the works, but I've found some time to, get away from all the politicking and just kind of be myself and do stuff that I want to be doing. But No, yeah, I've been hearing about y'all all throughout town. Been hearing some really good things. Like
Yeah, we won at bingo.
yeah, no, I heard about the newly crowned Bingo King. It's I'm deeply honored to be in the presence of another royal such as myself, and she bows to you, Kythos.
Look, bingo is a game of skill. Anybody can get good at it.
Well, anybody can get good at it, but only one can win.
It's true. And thank you,
Also-
Princess.
No, thank you.
Princess, I'd like to say also, probably being cooped up and, reading, studying all this stuff. And I do remember those days days long ago when you were adventuring with us. If you're interested in some, late night job tasks or adventures or anything like that, or getting some bad guys out there, if you're interested in battling alongside the Last Resort, we always have a spot open.
You look in her eyes and you see like a fire of inspiration that's like right behind her eyes, and she has like a gleam, but like it's quickly like blinked away. She looks back down and says, Kythos, I really would, like, more than anything, love to be with you guys out there, kicking ass and, doing a lot more for Aloy itself. But vigilante work is not really becoming for a princess, especially one that has a, as strict of a parents as I do.
What if I were to say we could makeshift some kind of disguise, almost like hiding your identity while you conduct said vigilante work?
And I want to stop Kythos as that sentence gets out of his mouth and be like, do realize the implication is they would think we're kidnapping a princess. I don't think we want to do that.
No,
that's coming
would
from
just,
me.
No, she would just like sneak out like when no one knows.
Yeah, and we'd be complicit in that, and then they'd come looking for all of us, and they're not going to execute her own daughter.
Well, they wouldn't know that like she's going with the Last Resort because again, she'd have the disguise. Like only she would be, knowing.
Kythos, I mean, you know more than anyone, the Last Resort's name is getting around, right? If all of a sudden the princess goes missing and the Last Resort gets another member, it's not going to be long before people put two and two together.
Look, Halfgore's got family members all over. I'm sure we can makeshift some kind of Halfgore
you guys know Halfgore?
Yeah.
Do we know?
He know us?
Do we know Halfgore? She says. Of course, we know Halfgore.
Oh my god!
He's an honorary member of the Last Resort.
You guys really are getting around town. That. What can I say? What can I say? I of course, y'all were going to make your way around.
And again, there's no need to say yes to our offer right away. But just think about, you've read Halfgore's blog, Princess. Of course. You've read The Adventures of the Last Resort. And how would you like to have a hidden identity and play a role in helping Aloy in the Last Resort? Live that true adventurous, fiery spirit that I know you have. Maybe just a day, a little free test trial, see how you like it. If you don't like it, we can always just leave it at that.
Roll a persuasion check.
Is this just for Kythos?
Yeah.
Or is it
He's the one talking.
Mm-hmm. Right.
20.
Is that a natural 20 or a dirty 20?
18 plus 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Does that make a difference, or?
We have changed the course of the story. Maybe.
Kythos.
I put an emphasis on like, you don't have to decide right now, like almost as in like reverse psychology, like, making her want to decide right now.
She like really, really like fidgets around with like a pencil on the table. Kythos, you see the kind of conditions I'm in right now. I can't step out of my house without watch.
Maybe during the daytime.
Even during the night. Remember when you guys were, you visited me the first night you were in Veteran? I couldn't
I'm sure
leave.
we can get some sleeping potion from a local vendor for any bedroom guards or anything like that.
You remember the knife with the sleeping powder embedded in your chest?
Exactly. Yes, the chloroform knife. How could I forget?
You start to feel woozy, but
Oh,
Kythos, listen. With you, Roland, and Pyrite, I'm pretty sure we could take on the world. But right now, the world needs me here.
Take it on us.
Right?
Princess, I understand, and I know you have your duties, and I would not want you to be derelict in them, but if you ever have that burning passion for adventure and true fighter spirit, we're not too far away.
Listen.
Yep.
I know that if I got nowhere else to go, I'll know where my last resort is.
Mm.
I bowed. Resort.
Right.
I bowed to Princess Shamshir.
And just know, if you feel stuck, we're never too good to to break down a door.
That's for damn sure.
Listen, Pirate. I'm sure if I need any doors broken down, you're going to be the first person I ask.
Uh-huh.
What about me? What skills do you want from me?
I want to glance at that the door next to the guards and motion to it a little bit. I'm like, that one?
No. Believe me, Pirate, they would kick your ass. I have faith in you, but they would kick your ass.
They try.
Pirate, they would kick your ass. And Roland, I would have faith in your skills too, but I mean, just based on the reports of people coming up with their teeth missing, getting punched in the face, shopkeepers getting assaulted, all centered around a red-headed dwarf.
You want the muscle. You'll appreciate my skills when you need them. No worries.
I'm sure if I need somebody, robbed, I'll know who to ask.
Thanks.
But no, I mean, I'm glad y'all. But so, I mean, I know I've read about what y'all have been getting up to. Do y'all have any new findings about the artifacts, like what we found out in Sandside, anything like that?
The waxworms are here and trying to make an establishment. So there's them and their artifacts, but
and the waxworms. Yeah. The waxworms are. I know we saw those symbols. I thought they were just the black market.
Nah, more than just that. And actually, Pirate, if you want to explain in detail the dealing that we kind of broke up between the waxworms and the Timberborns.
Right. So yeah, I mean, I think we talked about before the waxworms. They were over in Ballybogey and led to a whole plague and control of the lizard people, deaths
the
of several people. Bad stuff. Anyway, we got here, found out that Kythos' old captain is about to be sold to the waxworms by the Timberborn.
Yeah.
The Timberborn were trying to work with the waxworms, and and then we went on a whole adventure and met with the letters, and I think the waxworms are also trying to get in with them. So yeah, they're trying to worm their way in.
Devilish, absolutely. But I'm assuming y'all have done what you do best. Put a stop to it.
We fucked it up.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, and she has a really satisfied smile on her face, as you say that you fucked it up.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So the Timberborns are no longer looking to work with the waxworms. The letters don't seem interested either. Yeah. We got the spoon. We'll place the spoon on her table. I think this is from the waxworms.
And you see that as you put the spoon out,
she puts on like a similar monocle that Wowie Zowie had, and she's like, "Oh my gosh, this was." I see the little stamp on the bottom. This was worked on by Professor Zowie, but this is like an old artifact. This is ancient.
we had Zowie touch it up a little bit, you know.
Oh, this is
modern improvements.
This is a masterpiece. But the fact that these artifacts can be improved upon by, you know, of course, like a master worker like Professor Zowie, like that's intriguing. I would think that, you know, maybe. And she leans back, and she like you can tell that she's lost in a thought. Like you can see like 1,001 different ideas like flowing through her head as she leans back, and then she goes back. She looks into a book, and she like scrolls over a couple different things with her finger. I mean, this might just be a hunch, but if the magic that we use today and the magic that is infused with these items, they can be linked and intertwined, what if it's the same thing?
Interesting theory. I wanna listen in further. Like really listen to what she's saying.
I don't know.
So what are you implying? We make artifacts of our own?
I'm not implying that, but I mean, I would say probably confer with Professor Zowie, or, you know, just get a little input from him. But I don't know. I haven't been looking at the magical traces of these items per se. I've been just kind of like looking into like the history and like kind of how they show up and, you know, where they've been showing up. And thankfully I've had, you know, this monocle here to, you know, look over a couple of different ones and, you know, see how they emit these magical signatures and you know, the ancient, the nature of these things. But if they're, you know, if these magic systems aren't, you know, too far in antiquity, there must be some sort of relation to it. There must be a sort of relationship or link between both of them. I'll have to look into it a little bit more.
Well, if you find anything suspicious, please let us know.
Oh, it's all suspicious. Kythos.
Have you made any other discoveries?
I mean, there were some books I haven't gotten to yet. Particularly about, I mean, you know, that symbol that we found in the caves? That one that's the same as on Kythos's chest?
Yes.
I've been trying to look into that. It's been, you know, not really sticking out to me. But maybe y'all will have some better luck?
Perhaps,
you know, I think
on our journey.
If luck is something that, you know, has peaks and valleys, we had a little bit of a valley when we opened a scroll recently, so I think our luck is due for a comeback coming up soon.
That payout was kind of lucky in my opinion. I think our luck's on the up.
I think so too.
Listen, I've got to stay in this controlled space. I can't really go out into the grounds myself. And she goes over to a pile of papers and she quickly scribbles down a note. It's like, okay, here, this writ, it's a royal writ. I'll go ahead and put my signature on it or whatever. This will get you access to the university's library. Usually it's reserved for students, professors, that sort of thing. But this will get you access to the, you know, essentially the central brain of all of academia in Aloe.
Well, thank you.
I want to take it
convenient.
barely. I'm just imagining all of the things to learn within that library.
And she hands it to you, and she's like, Pirate, you're going to do a lot with that. Don't get overwhelmed. Take your time. And whatever theories you have, I want to make sure.
Non-verbal.
Yeah.
Breathing really quickly.
And whatever theories you have, just, I'd love to talk about them. You good?
But you said that you've been looking into the locations, so obviously we've had stuff in Sandside. There's stuff showing up here. Is there any pattern?
No, but they're all underground. They're popping up a lot they're popping up in the Underdark. And out at sea. So I don't know what that means. I just know what kind of implications it has between, everyone in Aloy and the people of the Underdark. And Pirate, you would know, since you grew up in Cloud Cradle, that, the Underdark is essentially it's like a Wild West sort of place. It's untamed, uncontrolled, like a huge, massive series of caves. Like it's where the Yuan Ti lived for all those years,
right.
Untouched, like uncontacted mostly. But the people in Cloud Cradle, i.e. the dwarves, and some of those that live in Tippy Top, the other dwarven settlement on Aloy, they have a sort of claim to the Underdark, and there's been disputes about land and fights of people. Whenever they do developments and start pushing into the Underdark.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I know that there's a lot of like contention behind it, but that's what I'm trying to look into.
Well,
we appreciate your efforts.
Of course.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to say that's something we could definitely help with. I have a unrelated question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you heard or seen any activity from the group known as the Sons of the Machine? Part of the reason we came to this university was kind of looking for a trail towards them. We're trying to help a friend in town. So if anybody would have that info, it might be you.
Well, I mean, I've heard reports from the guards. They like to keep me abreast of, these situations. I know that there's been like a series of like assaults of the people in, the River District.
River District. Interesting.
And you remember that, like, the folks with all the metal pieces kind of shoved into their bodies and like that were attacked. The other people that were not the vampire attacks were Sons of the Machine attacks.
And do they all, in my history or recollection, look like people who'd work on a port or in the River District, essentially?
You didn't check.
Yeah, that's why I wouldn't remember.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you do remember that they all had the same symbol that Kythus had on his chest.
Okay. So maybe the River District is a better place to check, but I'm glad we came here. We're getting a lot of vital info.
Oh, of course. Like, I'm glad you all have come by.
Last thing, do you interact much with the professors here?
I wish I could say I did. Why?
There's just one professor who made his way over to Cloud's Cradle a while ago, and he just he was quite rude to the short people. Not naming any names, but just quite rude, and I just wanted to tell him that's not acceptable behavior in modern society.
Empire, do you want me to go talk to him? Do you know who he is?
No. I think I can say, I'm the one who's practiced, the whole speech and everything.
Okay, so this is something you planned out. I won't get in your way. I won't get in your way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just wondering if you knew layout of the campus, like where you know, history professors would be situated on this campus?
Well, I know that all I really know is the professor that covers the history and artifacts that, you know, have been popping up here and there. Because he's the one I normally come into contact with.
Yeah, that'll be a good start. Do you know where he or she is?
I mean, usually I find him in the library.
All right. Well,
Gentlemen, to the library.
So,
all right. Well, thanks so much. You know, we'll see you around.
All right. I'll see you boys later, and you know, just stay safe out there, okay? It sounds like you guys are getting knee deep in it.
We are. So, and you as well. Stay safe out there.
Yep.
Alrighty. So she goes back. She waves y'all goodbye. You have this writ. When you show it to the guards, they look at it. They nod. One of them calls over like a regular guardsman, and he starts escorting y'all through the main campus. So the makeup of these buildings, it's like huge, like overarching hallways, like great halls after great halls with like little offshoots of small classrooms. It's 2 stories, with you know, a road, like the classrooms, they extend out, and there is a rectangular walkway in each section of the building with some of the smaller classrooms like on the upper floors and lower floors. And you walk through, your footsteps echo down the tile walkway of the university. A lot of people look around at you. They're kind of confused because you're all like suited up with like adventuring gear and plate mail on. You're a very odd sight to see. And eventually, you guys make your way over to the library. This ancient collection of books and knowledge is a pride of Vaderon University. Huge, like, you would need like 2 ladders, like 2 of those large library ladders to get to the top bookshelves of this library. It just extends way far back down a large, like colossal tube of just books and books and books and rows and rows and rows. There's tables that a lot of students are sitting at and like, you know, kind of resting. And there is a big desk with a couple of librarians that are organizing some stuff, putting things back into book carts, that sort of thing. Kind of like, you know, some of them, like, they cast an incantation and books fly out of the book carts and they go and get reorganized back where they need to be. But yeah, it's just you know, you hear like a low hum of people reading, flipping pages, writing notes, just like kind of all around you as you're encompassed by this knowledge and new environment.
It's better than I ever dreamed of.
Okay, just like Wizard City.
Roll an animal handling check.
Both of us, or just...
No, just Pirate.
What's that number, Pirate?
Uh-oh.
What?
Another nat.
You rolled a nat 1. You are bricked up in the library. I hate to say it. It is a new low. You are bricked up in the library.
Dude, put that thing away.
About being excited for knowledge.
I'm gonna like slowly walk away and pretend like I don't know them, and like make it seem like I never even walked in with them in the first place.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Roland right now.
No. I'm gonna speed walk slightly faster so that Kythos gets the hint not to follow me.
Okay, I'm just gonna go somewhere else.
All right.
While he's bricked up.
We'll regroup in a little bit.
I wanna have like the you know, the Superman pose where his hands are just on his hips, wide stance. You know, just completely unbothered by the fact that I'm bricked up in the library.
Just out and showing it.
Damn,
One of the librarians just looks at you.
It's like, excuse me, are you even allowed to be in here?
Oh, am I?
I don't know, the last person that was, like that, they was looking for hot books, and we don't got those here.
That's better than hot books.
2 bookstores in one day that aren't meeting his fantasy.
Bro was not bricked up in the porn store, but is bricked up in the library. I see.
Let me see your student identification just for clarification, please.
I want to whip out the royal writ.
She looks at it.
Just say, yes, I've got papers.
Well, oh. You aren't Pyrite, perchance, are you?
No, she knows him.
The one and only.
Oh my god. You know, we haven't had a Pyrite on campus all year, but we keep on getting these letters sent to us. And it was a mystery. It was a mystery for the longest time. And lo and behold, the person we're looking for has a boner in the library. You know, and officially sanctioned too. My God, what's the royalty coming to? But here, stay here. Let me go get your letters, Sonny.
You sound like Kyle's cousin from South Park.
What, the little ginger?
Yeah. I have gas. That guy.
All right, so the little librarian, she's like an older, like, halfling lady, just super wrinkly, curly, gray hair, giant bifocals that expand her eyes out like to 2 feet. She comes back and hands you a wad of letters. Go ahead and roll an investigation check on this.
That one, the letter spontaneously combust.
The letters. A vampire jumps out of the fucking like bookshelf.
What
like
is going on?
And that one.
What is it?
What?
This is
that
like
real?
Oh my god.
No way.
You need to change your virtual dice.
Holy shit.
I don't know what's going on. 2 and ones
wait,
in the 20.
Can Andrew push the roll or something?
No, that was a.
Oh, that's a natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
not 20. Oh,
Oh.
so, never mind.
Yeah, I thought it was
Yeah,
a 1.
Pyrite.
I freaked
Pyrite. These letters are written by your mom.
out. Aw.
Oh, that's sweet.
Not a foxy jump scare.
Oh. Yeah. I guess she'd think I'd stop by here.
She was right.
Yeah. I take it the thought of my mom is like a real boner killer.
Oh yeah,
So-
it immediately.
I Satse no Hado back to Pyrite after I see the crane go down.
Yeah, I just sort of stare at them, afraid to open them, knowing that, like, you know, my last interaction with her was running away from home without telling anyone.
So do you open them?
All right. We're here for you no matter what you choose to do with the letters.
I'll read them, just not now. I toss them into my backpack.
All right.
Alrighty.
All right. So we are interested, I want to say to the librarian, in finding a few different things. One is, a few professors in the department, specifically history, somebody who might have a bias against those of shorter stature.
Ooh.
I'm sure you've encountered this discrimination in the same way I have, ma'am.
I mean, being a official employee, can't say that I have, but there has been some dirty glances I've gotten from Professor Farius.
And is this Professor Farius currently in the library? Do you know like where he would be?
He actually just left. He put some of his newer material over that way. She points over to like a little metal stand.
I see. You know where he would be going?
I would assume to his office.
Oh, okay. Yeah, if you could, show on a map where that is, that would be a real help to us.
Sure. And she like points out onto the, like there's a small little like rectangular diagram of wherever the offices are, like with the building layout, and she points over. It's like it's on the second floor.
Right.
Yeah, no wonder he thinks he's above everyone.
But
little elbow, little.
No, I get what you're saying. I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Picking up what I'm putting down.
Roland, Kythos, y'all want to do anything while Pyrite plots this confrontation?
Knowledge is indeed wealth and power. However, none of it amounts to gold, so I'm not even trying to like rob nobody. The only thing I could rob is some knowledge out of these books, and I ain't reading today, so no.
I'd like to do just a general surveying of my library landscape, see if there's any books that may just a little skim through, may help me be a better fighter, whatever it is.
All right. Kythos, go ahead and roll an investigation check. And, Milan, even though you're not really looking, just roll an investigation check for shits and gigs.
Yeah, I'm just like, I'm looking around, right? Like, I'm just following Pirate's lead. Investigation's done. Yeah, 2. I'm so just like letting Pirate
19, baby.
19. Yeah, so Roland, you aren't able to find anything. You can intuit that, like, maybe if you ask the librarian, maybe she'd be able to point you in the right direction, but that's not sticking out to you right now, as you're just looking at a whole bunch of dumb books.
I find How to Use Maelstrom Mace 101 by Professor Zui Mama.
The instruction guide. I put it there this morning. No, so a little book that's called The Ballad of Talos and Umberlee. Kind of in sparkling blue and gold embossment on the spine sticks out to you.
I've been feeling a little removed from my religious spiritualness lately. I think this would be something to take a gander at.
All right. So if you want to, borrow this book, every so often, like in some downtime or during a short rest or whatever, I'll allow you to investigate this book, and I'll give you like a little bit of I'll give you an intelligence check, and I'll give you a little bit of knowledge.
That's awesome. I will definitely consider that during rests, and I can add a Ballad of Talos and Umberlee to my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But as you are getting this book, Kythos, you hear a little fluttering. Kind of like the bird from Zui Mama. Kind of overhead.
Alon, you hear that?
I listen a little closely. Yeah, I do.
it slowly crescendos and crescendos up, and it actually sounds like hummingbird wings coming down above your head.
Oh, shit. You know, as long as I don't get pooped on by a bird, I'll roll with it.
Get out of there.
I'll take a little closer inspection on what's going on here.
All right. So you look up, and there is a tiny origami paper bird that's flying down to you.
It's a bomb. Don't touch it.
This is not Naruto.
Come on. Two paper.
I think to myself.
Roland ducks for cover. Come on, 2 bombs in 1 day or 2 days. Come on.
Roll the Krusty
Statistically
Krab
impossible.
explosion gif.
And Kai,
I'll take a look. I'll take a look at this paper origami bird and see what's going on.
Go ahead and roll an investigation.
All right. Man, Andrew's picture of fucking Johnny Yoko's ass.
Gone.
Never not funny.
It's so funny. Was it investigation? You said?
Yeah.
All right. 8.
All right. The handwriting looks familiar.
Okay.
And
Can't really make it out 100%, but you know, this looks like something I've seen before.
Yeah. And as you open it up, you get this note. I went ahead and sent it to you.
You ought to read that note out loud to everybody.
All right.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Pythos, we hope this letter finds you well and dry. We hope. It has been a while since we talked, but our faith in our son has kept most of our worries away. When we look out over the ocean, we know that it is a little more tame now that there is a Stormbringer calling the shots. Don't let the big T-man get under your skin. We know it can be a bit cryptic, but it's usually for the best. Feel free to write back. We got the next 2 weeks off work. We love you, son. Mom and Dad. Oh, Paul and my dad, Paul, and my mom, Linda. Sweethearts of Aloe.
I thought your parents sold you or like made a deal with the devil.
No, that was just some other people.
Oh,
that was you, Kythos. That was you.
Oh, I know. I mean, I did that. That was me.
I slapped Kythos over the head. No reason in particular.
How could I have done that to myself? I used to be a human. I remember immediately. But it's good to hear back from my parents, and I hope I'm making them proud.
Well, it's a little. So
when was the last time you saw them?
I believe Wizard City was the last time I was around them, if I remember, or Crocodile Isle, one of those two. And you know, we've had our family's had a conflicting fondness for Talos and Umberlee. I really think if Umberlee wasn't in the picture, I think our family would be a lot more all about Talos and his religion.
All about Talos.
But you know, we got to accept that Umberlee exists and is in the mythology, and you know, we can't just ignore that. So you take what you can get.
And you don't throw a fit. I add in.
Mm-hmm. I'll keep this note near and dear to my heart, and I'm gonna send a letter back the next time I have some stationery and a quill and some ink.
The paper actually kind of like, as you finish reading it, it magically like flips over in your hand. And like the top script kind of autofills for you, and it says, "Dear Mom and Dad."
Oh, never mind. I'm responding right now. I just like ad-libbing off the top of my head. I just like to let them know that I'm doing well. I'm traveling with Pyrite and Roland. The Last Resort is making waves here in Aloe, and thanks to the publicity of Halfgore the blogger and the author, who, you know, begrudgingly has become a good ally of us, whether he thinks or not. Our group has been aiding the princess, helping those in need,
winning bingo. We've had some moments here and there with life-threatening injuries, but we recover. You know, and I'll be keeping in touch with Big T up in the sky, seeing how he can help channel my Stormbringer powers as much as I can, and I'm gonna send my parents 50 gold.
Oh,
Wow, that's so generous.
And I'll write at the very end, uh, you know, give mom take mom out to like a nice tavern or dinner or something like that.
so whenever you finish and you enclose this little package, the origami bird refolds itself and flutters off, carrying this package like a stork, essentially in its beak.
Mm-hmm.
And it flutters out to the window and onward to your mom and dad.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing Kythos communicate with his parents finally gave me the push over the edge, so I reach back into my bag and grab one of the letters and sort of discreetly open it up, keeping it close to myself so that the others don't see it.
All right, so you open up the first letter, the oldest one.
Mm-hmm.
You get that message.
What a gift. Parent bomb.
Turn to page 394.
Wanna to fold that up.
You have two
neatly
other
and
letters.
store it. I'll open up the other ones as well.
All right, you open up the second one.
And then finally the third one.
I will be back, fellas, in about 10-15 minutes. I'm just going to say goodnight to Elena, and I'm going to, in lore, step out of the library for a little bit and just contemplate.
Pray to tell us again.
Yeah. Well, more just think about like my parents and like my memories growing up and stuff. But
That's
I
cool.
will be back in the library in just a bit.
I'm gonna stare over Pyrite's arm and try to read his letters.
I'm keeping it myself as possible. Yeah, I finished reading, and I want to take the so the return crystal is like you could do a voice recording with it. Okay, I want to step out of the library, or like try to find a kind of private place to do that.
All right. If you want to, if you don't want to say it out loud, you can just message me.
Yeah, I'll message back the recording. And then I don't know if that just magically transports or if I have to like put it in a letter or something.
You can post it, but the University of Aderon has a mail system.
All right. Yeah, I'll post it through that.
All right. So you go ahead and do that. You know, the package is sent off. Test it out to see if it works. It works. The message is recorded, and it is sent off back to where it came. So as you come back from your private kind of step off, how is Pyrite kind of like looking?
He's feeling all right. The letters were better than they would be. So, you know, feeling actually like a bit relieved now that he's communicated with his mom, because that's like, you know, for just so long he just sort of been pushing those feelings down and stuff.
Mm-hmm. But all right. Well, I think Kythos has done what he needs to do. Is there anything else y'all want to do in this library before we head out?
No, honestly, my mind's pertained to the River District at this point. I just want to find some sort of lead on the Sons of the Machine. I'm gonna find the Machine himself.
Yeah. I think the thing... Let's see. So it was like the same room that's on the spoon, same room that's on Kythos, same room that was on the victims of the Sons of the Machine.
Yes.
The
rune wasn't on the spoon.
It was not. Okay. No,
but it was in the caves in Sandside.
Okay. So I wanna go up to the librarian and say, I have a strange question. All right, friends and I, we keep seeing this rune pop up everywhere, and it's and I want to try to draw it as best I can. And asks is like, can you tell me anything about this?
Oh, let me see. Yes. Well, and she kind of looks it up and down. That is... I feel like I've seen that in a pamphlet. And she goes over, digs around behind her desk. She gets out a little pamphlet and kind of opens it up, flips through it a little bit. Yes, right here. And you see this pamphlet in her hands. It is titled... Who are the Ancients and Where Are They Now? By Professor Fargus Liedel. And inside is a small scan picture of one of these symbols painted and carved into an old pillar that looks like it's part of a dig site.
Any waxworm symbols here?
You do see mentions of waxworms here and there. In that pamphlet, it's it talks about like just some general stuff, discoveries, just stuff that you already know, but is confirmed by this pamphlet.
And this is the same professor that we were like looking for earlier.
Yes.
Okay. I go, okay. I turn to Rillon. I'm like, okay. So, first thing we're going to do, we're going to find this guy. I'm going to shove all of my success in his face, make him feel bad, and then we ask him about the runes.
Perfect. I can get behind that. We'll just have to wait for Kythos to stop praying.
Yeah.
It's very important. He has to get his hours in.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Mandatory praying hours.
In the meantime, do I see any university students around that I can fuck with for like a quick minute? Just to like prank their asses?
I mean, you see a couple people that are studying.
But no, like, worse than half gore type glasses pushing nerd, right?
Roll a perception check.
This is very important. Trust me. What does a 7 get me?
You see a group of very normal looking. You see somebody that like is probably studying for a business degree.
Nah, I won't mess with them. This is Vaderon's bright future. They're all a bunch of brokies. I can't rob them anyway.
You see a Cranert
fat ass.
You see a Cranert fat ass rolling down the stairs.
Holy shit. Same. Wow, that was on recording, hopefully. Same time. Where do I even find a GIF for that? Okay, well, I just kind of stare in astonishment to the people rolling down the staircase. Like, I'm not even like, I'm just impressed, honestly.
And they're rolling down the stairs. One of them starts rolling towards you.
I like to dodge and get out of the way before they run into me.
Roll a dexterity save.
Please. A 6. Help.
You are trapped under this Cranert fat ass as they roll down these stairs and envelops you and just like rolls and rolls and rolls.
And he says, I want to actually try to save him out of the
Pirate, please.
Out of the Cranert fat ass.
Pirate, please.
I put some stocks down on a new expedition. Oh, this one's gonna hit. Oh.
Please help. Pirate,
roll a
please.
Roll a strength save to get Roland out of there. Roland, you take
10,000 damage.
You take 1 bludgeoning damage as you're stuck under this fat person's body.
You said a strength saving throw?
Oh my fucking god! You rolled a 1, didn't you?
Or a strength check.
Oh,
you rolled a. Did you roll a 1?
Ignore that. That was a saving throw.
No, we'll use that. We can use that, right?
Okay.
15 or 17. I was so afraid. I thought that 1 was not my damage. I thought that was Pyrite's roll. I have to lose more health.
13. You're able to at least free him so he won't take any more damage, but he's still stuck underneath this fat person.
Oh. There's a new cryptocurrency that they're making in Aloe. I hear if you get on the ground level, you can really make it big. It's gonna go to the moon.
Hey, can you stop talking about shitcoin and give me my friend back?
It's not a shitcoin. It's if you believe in it, dude. It's a dream coin.
Roll a constitution save against this man's BO.
Me?
Both of you.
Which one is that? Okay, that's one of my better ones. Okay, 11. 11?
It's a 10. It's a 10 save.
Okay, all right, good.
All right, so you both pass. You're both fine. Like this man's stink is no more than the normal stink that y'all have encountered with the goblins and beasties down in the Underdark. You're used to it.
Oh. This is really good for my back. Usually I don't get this much cardio.
And that's when you notice how sweaty he is.
Ew.
Roll another strength check to get him out of there.
Please.
It's a little bit easier this time. You only need to be DC 12.
It's gonna be an 11 again.
Yeah, strength check.
10. You take another 3 bludgeoning damage.
Help! I'm taking more damage than the last combat we had.
Actually, I heard that there's a bunch of sales opportunities for people like me out there. Just gotta get my friends and family on it. Apparently, if I reach out to everybody I know, get them to buy the product, then I get the returns.
Oh my god, what is that gif? I did not watch the whole thing. This is who's
the fuck is that? You?
I just looked up my 600-pound life, and that's what came up on one of the first searches. Fat fuck Garfield.
Kythos, you see Pyrite struggling to pull Roland out from under a huge, like, blob of a man.
Holy shit!
Kythos, please.
I immediately run to help.
Okay, so Pyrite, you can roll again with advantage to get Roland out from under this man.
I've taken 4 damage already, please.
17 or 23.
A 23 will definitely do it. So with the combined grease and sweat of this guy and Roland and Kythos bracing your back as you pull Roland out from under this guy, and like a cork being unleashed from a bottle, like he pops out, and as you do, the force propels this man to roll back down the hallway. Like a pinball, he bounces off the wall, like off the sides of the walls. Doom, 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 doom.
No longer hurting, but I still feel the pain.
But alright. So.
Thank you all.
I think everybody has concluded their business in the library. I don't think anybody has anything else left to do.
Not in the library.
Yeah, I think that's all that I wanted. Hold on, my parents just got home.
Another fat ass rolls down the hall.
Make a dex save. There's 2.
They both attack Kythos. That's 17 this time. I'm safe for now.
No, I'm just joking. I'm just joshing you. There's the one Craner fat ass was the random encounter.
Gary McGrug.
That's the next one. Yeah. Roland, do a perception check.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah, final boss inbound. 16.
You see there's a man in a full gi. Short, squat, slightly balding. Kind of standing in the back practicing Tai Chi.
Hold on, I think I can draw a picture of this man.
He's practicing his stand-up routine as he does it.
Damn, what a crazy professor. That's one wild guy.
He's saying, breathe in and breathe out the jokes. You gotta kill him with comedy.
Son. Dude, why does this
You admiring my technique?
Yes. Why, yes, I am.
Care to join me in some breathing exercises?
Pyrite.
You seem to have no.
Or actually,
issues.
Pyrite's not here. Kythos. I think he's talking to you.
Are you talking to me?
Either one. But the table is open. Open enrollment has begun.
Hey, I'm down to do some Tai Chi.
So you go in the back. You join this man in some Tai Chi.
I just want to keep in mind that my athletics is -1. If I do anything athletic, I'm going to
do an acrobatics check. Do an acrobatics check.
Oh, okay. All right. Acrobatics I'm pretty good with, but 16.
16. You keep pace with him pretty well. He kind of looks to you. So what brings you to the university, Padawan?
I've been on the hunt for some last resort impersonators and imposters.
Last resort? You mean the ones from Halfgore's blog?
The one and the same.
Well, if you ask me, I think Halfgore's kind of a hack.
You take that back.
We found a half-core hater, guys. Rare.
Half-Gore is a literary genius, and you know it.
I don't know. I have my own blog, and it he seems a little redundant to me.
Wait, you said you have your own blog?
Because it's good. You know, it's always good.
Always good, or maybe only sometimes good when you're looking at it.
Did you say that you have your own blog? Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, look, I haven't read your blog, and I'm not one to make judgments without reading my literary media and stuff like that.
Did you just say judgments?
Judgments. But listen, I think good authors build each other, different authors in the community up, rather than bring other authors down.
Well,
like a one for all for one kind of thing.
I don't think Halfcore's done anything for me, so I'm not doing anything for him. Other than provide him with some fierce competition, and he strikes like a tiger pose.
All right, I turn to Pyrite and Roland and I go, I was gonna try to get him an in with Halfcore, but I think he's lost his networking opportunity to make some author connections.
Some people just don't know real art when they see it.
Damn straight.
Apparently, Halfcore lover.
I still think he's a vampire, but he doesn't need to know that.
Who, Halfcore or this guy?
Do we have any spare garlic?
Okay. I'm just thinking this to myself. Like, I still think he's like a residing member of the Letters, or maybe he's with the Sons of the Machine. Maybe he's with every single antagonist group we come across. That's why his blog is so successful. He's in the fucking know.
the evil overlord of the campaign.
Roland has the biggest tinfoil hat. I swear to God, this guy is completely fluorided up. He thinks the first choice is out to get him. He thinks that Halfcore is part of the conspiracy.
Paper origami.
It's just the group that is a bomb. Almost blew up Big Ralph's bingo, or did blow up the bathroom in Big Ralph's bingo.
Yeah.
I turn to Roland and I for a moment I briefly see an Alex Jones ghost kind of rambling behind him, and I kind of shake my head. Making the frogs gay.
Anyways, you posers better get lost before I unleash fury.
How about this,
guys? I'm quaking in my boots. We gotta go.
How about this? You and me.
How about that?
How about that? We have a Tai Chi off. And whoever can hold their chi the longest is the true. How about this? If I can hold my chi longer than you can, then you have to read some of Halfcore's blogs and give it another chance. And if you win, we'll read some of your blogs and recommend you over to Halfcore.
But if we win,
it's the best Italian they chi.
But if we win, you got to go fuck yourself. And if you win, you got to go fuck yourself.
What do you say?
How about if you win, I'll go read the newest Halfcore blog and check it out. But if I win, you got to read mine.
Deal.
All right, Kaithas, you got this.
All right.
All right.
Opposed wisdom checks. All right.
Oh joy!
He's gonna get a +2.
Wisdom, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll roll wisdom. Why not? Well, I have a saving throw wisdom and then a regular
just
wisdom.
To check. Just to check.
Oh, okay. Okay, so not the saving throw. 20. Is
that a dirty 20?
17 plus 3.
He got an 18 plus 2.
What the fuck?
This is so dumb. Isn't it a 20? Still 20 though.
Can we come up with a scenario where we don't re-roll? Can we make this a really funny moment?
We both have a near perfect pose.
Roll off one more time.
All right. 17.
19.
God damn it.
So you
fucking believable.
I literally rolled an 18 and a 17. Okay. So you guys like strike a pose. you do like a tree stance, he does like a flamingo stance. You're both evenly matched. Then he goes down and like twists his body in a knot. You try and do the same. Your horn gets caught up in your pant leg, and you just can't complete it, and you stumble over.
Masaka. He's too good.
Oh. Yare. Huh.
Yare, am I right?
Well, looks like you have met your match. If not your superior.
Best 2 out of 3.
Please.
Don't do it.
Seconds is only for the buffet, and I would know. Inner peace, child.
Pythos, this guy's a master. You can't take him.
Fine. I'll read one of your. I grab one of his like magazine shelf things nearby. I grab his blog. Fine, I'll read one of your stupid blogs.
You see an article, like written in the past couple days, about how to fuck fish the right way, right underlined multiple times.
Son.
Ripping off half-course style left and right.
No. This is a response to the obviously false claims written by Halfcore in his blog.
What, you want me to give this to Halfcore and have him turn over a new leaf and like, oh, maybe this guy was right about?
No, I don't expect that poser to change.
I begrudgingly just take the magazine and just walk away.
And you see written his name, Dr. Boom.
Dr. Boom.
Dr. Boom.
It's gonna fucking explode.
Oh god. I throw the magazine in the corner and duck my head under my hands.
I get that response a lot.
Damn.
I leave this guy's yoga class or whatever, this gymnasium thing.
You're in a library.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of this university, please.
I leave this guy's whatever room in the library.
Once again, following Pyrite's lead, getting the fuck out of here.
All right, so you're all following Pyrite to this guy's classroom?
Yeah.
All right. So you guys make your way over. You go upstairs. You go backwards towards the entry hall, up on the second floor, though, and you go outside of the classroom that's open. You see the placard outside of it. It says, Professor Fargus, Ancient People and Their Ways.
I want to knock strongly on the door.
It is open.
I want to kick it open.
It's already open.
I want to kick it anyway.
You go inside the room and you kick the door.
Well, that is hardly becoming. What, are you just upset about your obvious state in life?
Hey, buddy, do I look familiar?
Hold up, let me get my microscope.
And he goes back behind his desk and gets a comically large magnifying glass.
Huh. Ah, yes. I think I remember you, and... but I remember more whimpering and crying and running off. Does that sound familiar?
I didn't run off. I walked away because I had nothing more to say to someone like you.
Yeah, well, looks like you rethought that course of action, didn't you?
Well, I happened to be in Vader on, the at the bequest of the princess, because I'm part of the last resort now. You know, I don't know if you've heard of us going around saving towns, people, princesses.
No. Not really.
Your
name doesn't ring a bell.
Really, you never read Halfgore's blog.
I'm sorry, is that something that productive members of society do? I'm out here trying to research what's going on in the world.
Bro's insulting half the town. It is a very famous blog, mind you.
Oh, I'm sure it is. But, again, not everybody's doing what I'm doing, bud. Now, into my room walks not one, but two vertically challenged intruders. My gosh.
Intruder, the door was open.
Yeah, for students. And don't mind me saying, but y'all don't look like you're supposed to be here.
Well, we are. We're students.
I'm on a
here.
gap year right
Thank
now,
you for being
but
so
I do
judgmental.
have papers. I want to flash the papers from Shamashir again.
You just flash it. You don't let him look at it.
Mm-hmm.
That looks like a receipt to me. Hell, that could be a receipt from Hot Books. Maybe that's where you guys should end up.
Well, joke's on you. We've already been there.
Oh,
So,
I believe it.
We're permanently banned.
Oh, that takes, with the clientele of Hot Books, I'm sure that took a lot.
It did, and you should be impressed.
I don't think you could do anything to impress me. Hell, I don't think that would come in a million years. But please, enlighten me.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He crosses his arms.
I want Rosie
change
as
my
a bird
mind.
to shit on his head.
Change my mind. So Rosie shoots out, and she musters up all of her strength, and a tiny little spectral, ghost turd, just plops on his shoulder. He's gonna roll
Ooh,
to
sick
see if he
burn.
noticed. He rolled a 6. He doesn't notice. He just has this glowing mound of like ectoplasm sitting on his shoulder. Okay, neat trick. Okay.
Look at his suit. Look at his suit. Look at his suit. Look at his suit. Look at his suit.
What?
Look at his suit.
Yeah, tailor made.
On the shoulder. Mm-hmm,
Gucci,
mm-hmm.
Louis,
You tailor make that.
Prada. All right. 3 names I'm pretty sure you're not aware of. How about that?
Well, you're not aware of the last resort, and that's a much more important name.
If it was so important, why are you there? No books. No books.
There are blogs. There's blogs.
Again,
That's a book
blogs.
of-
You're digging yourself farther into your hole, bud. And if
No,
you dig
this
any
is-
further, you're going to be up to your neck. Which, by the way, doesn't take a lot.
You know what? This is going nowhere. Anyway. We have an actual research question for you from Shamashir. Kaithos, take your shirt off.
All right.
Oh my god! He bows his head.
Thank you.
Actually,
You're acting like you never see.
Let me
Show
roll.
the rune on your chest.
Let me roll something real quick.
Y'all are acting like you never seen a blue tiefling before.
Butt ass naked.
And he's still covering up his face. Can you guys refrain from stripping in my office before I have to call the guards?
Look at the rune on his chest. This
I'm not
relates to your
interested in you and your friends' tattoos.
It's not a tattoo. Look at it.
Roll an intimidation.
22, nat 20.
He looks up immediately, and with that, he looks at the glowing symbol that's on your chest, and he's like, "Oh my god! Oh my god! And he gets up. He grabs a pile of notes. What is this? What? Are you... You're not... He checks your body. You don't have any metal sticking out of you, do you?
Nope. This is just me and my tiefling body.
Well, you're certainly one of the first... Well, a few tieflings that I've seen in my days, but... This... I guess it would make a little bit more... You know what? This is the one time that it tracks. Actually, this is the one time it tracks. Are you aware of that symbol on your chest, son?
I believe I got this after making a deal that my eyes are bigger than my stomach kind of thing.
Well, obviously. I would assume that it was from your parents. You know, granted that most tieflings are the offspring of, a devil and a human, or a devil and, someone else. But you made a deal and got this?
A deal with the devil, if you will.
Right.
My memory's kind of hazy on it, but I do know that there was one point in time where I used to not have the scar.
Well, I'm not as much of a demonologist or a ancient arcanist as some might be. And he looks over at Pyrite. But I do have my knowledge. This symbol is the same infernal insignia of an ancient devil of deal making.
That doesn't sound too good, does it? Come on, guys, you know me. Do I look like some evil demon to you?
I take a step back from Kythos, not saying anything.
After all we've been through, Ralad, and now you're afraid of me?
No, I'm not afraid of you. I'm just stepping back for my own safety.
Okay.
Yeah, we've made deals with people worse than devils.
Really?
True. I mean, look at the wax worms. Those are real devils right there.
Yeah, yep.
We don't work with devils.
But the thing is, and he's gonna take, open his hand up. A little glyph is gonna appear on his palm, and he's gonna cast detect magic.
Mm-hmm.
The thing is, I've seen these symbols elsewhere. On ancient structures, and more recently, on people's bodies.
Princess Shamashir said something similar to that effect.
But this symbol on your chest, because it's cleaner, it's inscribed, it's not carved, right? It looks like it was more, it belongs here, like it was a tattoo or it was a burn. And there are traces of magic deep, deep, deep within here. Old magic.
Are you saying that some people may have this insignia, but, just literally carved into them? Like it's not an actual true effect on them?
But why is the question.
I don't know. It sounds like some cultish behavior to me.
Well, it's the Sons of the Machines victims.
But of course. Those scoundrels.
Wow. Be that as it may, they don't really have too much to do with the artifacts I've been digging up, so I haven't really looked into them. But if you're saying that these sons, daughters, cousins, whatever, they have something to do with it, there. I got you a little nugget.
And what nugget may that be?
I just told you.
Yeah.
I just told you. I just told you.
He's pretty taken aback with the fact that there's a devil contract literally written on his.
I don't know. He seemed kind of non-too-plussed about it.
Yep.
I mean, not much I can do about it now, am I right?
I've had this. I kind of think of it more as a birthmark. I've had this thing on me forever. I've just kind of lived my life and just sail the seas and travel with these two dwarves, basically, and just try to be a good person. And I don't let no scar on me predetermine my fate. I make my own fate. I put my shirt back on.
I see why you're traveling with them. So you're just mentally short.
I push it. I push him at the shoulders.
He crumples.
What do you have against short people?
Yeah, the shorter than me.
We are all short kings here.
As a friend of ours once said long ago, 4 feet tall but 6 feet standing on money and business.
I'm straight. I dap up Kythos.
Dap him up.
Roll for how successful the dap up is. May I?
Go
Intimidation.
ahead.
Dap
Roll
up.
charisma. Roll performance.
Performance or charisma?
Performance.
5.
16.
Plus a 16 is a 21.
Yep.
So you clap, and it like reverberates throughout the room, and you hear it kind of like echo in the hallway a little bit. Some birds off the roof fly off.
That's a contract if I've ever seen one.
Impressive.
Damn right.
I put on my shades and walk out.
You could have done that a little
Look,
quicker.
buddy. You can do all your studying on these devil contracts, but at the end of the day, you're not living if you're not out there exploring Aloy like we are, the last resort.
But I am. I'm
Do
going.
any of us have a cigar to light and blow in his face as we walk out?
We have the booth. I was thinking about that, is taking out the boof and just blowing a ton of smoke in his face.
Yes.
Yeah, you
Can
do.
we do
You
that?
like blow all
right
this
now.
smoke in his face. You just. There's no smoking or vaping on campus. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
We all hit the booth.
Well, that was.
All right, I think we got what we were coming for.
Well, as why is he putting the lid into that cigar up to his mouth?
I don't know. I think it's some really shitty
AI.
All right, hold on.
Why is it so?
I'm
It
deleting.
like bends at the start, yeah.
Anyways.
Limp dick cigar.
Not a first gift moment. My bad.
Well,
There you go.
As y'all go off from this man's office, with a bunch of new information to dwell over, you, unless there's something y'all want to do else in the university.
No, I'm good.
I've had my fill of this establishment.
University.
From the Tai Chi to this devil explorer, dude.
As y'all leave the university, you head back out. And as you are heading towards the gate to lead back over to the residential district, you see a man in a dark green hood start to approach you. You've never seen this man before, but he's wearing full plate armor and has a hyena painted on his breastplate. He looks around each one of y'all. His eyes stop on you, Roland. He points at you. Says, Roland.
Yeah, that's me.
Somebody wants to come talk to you.
Who may you be? I think I might recognize you.
And that's where we're going to end our session.
It's motherfucking Buster, isn't it? I was reading all your profiles before our session. Motherfucking Buster.
It's half gore in a Darth Vader outfit.
It's half. It's his armor.
Standing on his son's shoulders.
Yeah. Standing on his money. Yeah, boys.
The next dickhead to join us when we go and take down the Sons of the Machine. Let's get it. Woo!
All right.